Can you still succeed in the gas station business in 2025? That's one of the most common questions I hear. With electric vehicles on the rise, fuel prices going up and down, and more competition than ever, a lot of people are wondering, is the gas station business still worth it? I've been in this industry for nearly 2 decades, and in this video, I'm going to give you the truth about whether gas stations are still relevant and profitable today. My name is Rizwan Shuja. I have invested in gas stations, real estate, and retail for over 21 years. I have built, managed, and sold multiple locations, and I have seen both success stories and failures up to closure. So, what I'm going to share with you isn't just theory, it's experience combined with hard industry data. Let's start with the big picture. As of 2025, there are about 200,000 gas stations across the United States. That includes stations with convenience stores, truck stops, and independent gas stations. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Around 80% of these gas stations are privately owned. They are not run by the big oil companies. They are owned by everyday people, families, investors, entrepreneurs, just like you and me. The industry itself is massive. Between fuel and convenience store sales, we are talking about $550 billion every single year flowing through this business. Now, is the industry saturated? On the surface, yes. It feels like that there is a gas station on every corner. But here is the truth. It's not about how many stations exist. It's about where they are and how they operate and what services they provide. I have seen stations fail in busy areas, and I have seen stations thrive in smaller towns with small population. The difference comes down to execution and operations, not just location. Let's talk about the major trends shaping the gas station business in 2025. First, fuel demand. Gasoline is still king. Even though electric cars are growing, over 90% of vehicles on the road today run on gasoline or diesel. The U.S. Energy Information Administration projects that fuel demand will remain strong for years to come, especially in rural and suburban markets. Second, electric vehicles. EVs are real and they are coming faster than many people expected. But here's the key. EV adoption is still under 10% of the total vehicles. Even by 2040, 50% of cars will still use gasoline. For station owners, this means you don't have to panic, but you should plan. Many forward-looking operators are adding EV chargers as a side service. Third, regulations. Environmental quality regulations, cleaner fuel standards, and local zoning laws are all part of the landscape now. Instead of seeing this as a threat, think of it as a filter. It weeds out poorly managed businesses and rewards those who adapt. Fourth, urbanization and lifestyle changes. More people are on the move. Convenience is everything, and customers don't just come to a gas station for fuel. They come for snacks, ice cream, cold drink, tobacco, coffee, food, and even basic groceries. That's why convenience store side of the business is often more profitable than fuel itself. And that brings me to one of the biggest misconceptions about gas station. People think the money is in the fuel. It's not. Margins on the fuel are very thin. On average, a station makes only 8 to 10 cents per gallon sold. Think about that. If you sell 100,000 gallons a month, you are making maybe $8,000 to $10,000 in gross profits from fuel. And that is before expenses like credit card fees, utilities, and maintenance. So where is the real money? It's in the convenience store and add-on services. Drinks, snacks, cigarettes, ice cream, candy, muffins, coffee, food, car washes, lottery tickets. These are high-margin items. This is where successful operators make their profit. So what separates winners from losers in this industry? Number one, location. A high-traffic, easy-access corner is gold. Number two, diversification. Stations that rely on fuel are at risk. The ones that thrive have a strong convenience store, a food program, fast food restaurant, maybe a car wash, and now even EV charging. The more services you give, the more number of customers will stop by. For example, ATM machine, lottery tickets, money orders, money transfers like Western Union, MoneyGram, check cashing, making keys, or even a food truck outside the convenience store. All these services support the inside sales and gas sales. For example, someone who came to the store to cash a check might fill up his tag and buy a pack of cigarettes, snacks, ice cream, candy, and chocolate for the case. Same way, the customers who are coming to buy the fuel could see the check cashing sign or MoneyGram sign and cash their check. So all these services support the business and each other. Number 3, cost control. Because margins are thin, you have to run a tight ship. Look for the deals with vendors, keep payroll efficient, manage the theft in your store. Number 4 is customer experience. Clean bathrooms, friendly staff, and a well-stocked store can turn one-time customer into a repeat customer. And in this business, repeat customers are everything. I can give you a quick example. I once saw a station that was struggling. Fuel sales were flat, and the convenience store barely had anything on the shelves. The owner thought that the business was dying. When I took a closer look, I realized the issue wasn't the location or competition. It was poor management. We installed the new pumps, fixed the canopy, reorganized the store, filled up the store with needed inventory, added a coffee station, upgraded the lighting, and trained the staff. Within 1 year, that station was profitable again. I've also seen people walk into this business thinking it's passive income. They buy a station, hire a manager, and then walk away. 6 months later, they are losing money. This business needs your attention. It's not just a real estate investment, it's an operating business. Now, let's talk about returns. What kind of ROI can you expect in today's climate? For well-run gas stations, I have seen returns in the 15 to 20% annual range, sometimes more depending on location and how well the store side performs. Compare that to the other investments, real estate, stocks, or franchises, and you will see why many people choose gas stations. It's steady cash flow, and if you run it right, it's long-term wealth. So who is this business for? If you are someone who wants steady cash flow, is willing to learn, and is ready to be hands-on for 50 to 60 hours a week, this business can be fantastic. But if you are looking for a quick flip, or you think you can buy a gas station and never show up and continue your 9-to-5 job, this probably is not for you. Like any real business, success requires effort. So let's come back to the big question. Can you still succeed in the gas station business in 2025? The answer is yes, absolutely. But not by doing what worked 20 years ago. You need to adapt, diversify, and treat this as a serious business. If you are considering buying a gas station, or if you are curious about whether this industry is the right fit for you, I would love to help. I work with people who want to find, buy, and grow businesses the right way. So if you are serious about this business, reach out and let's talk. This is Rizwan Shuja. Thanks for watching. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next video.